Hello and welcome back to the Impression Wiz channel. I'm your host, the Impression Wiz. And welcome back to me trying to date Damien and probably failing very miserably. And I may have tried before, but hey, I've had a little bit more knowledge because I actually said about the actual stats and knowing somewhat about them, just not knowing the right answers for each one. So, and I was going to try and raise my charm since I lost it last time, but the gym is closed. But I could always do my money. So let's go ahead and mine bitcoins. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guessed that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it actually works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to plus $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to plus 2, or 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. You're distracted from your work by some very creative swearing from across the room. It sounds like Damien. No one else can curse quite so fluently. You greasy mound of possum tits! That's a fun thing to say. Why don't you eat your keyboard and shit out a life, you loser? You can't help going over to investigate. Seems like he's playing that popular and extremely competitive online game, Federation of Fables. That kind of makes me think of League of Legends. Probably because that is a reference to it. Anyway, judging by his swearing, he's not doing very well. And judging by the laughter coming over the voice chat, it doesn't look like his swearing is working either. He looks like he's about to put his fist through the monitor. You've got to help him out. You play this game all the time. It's time to reveal Damien the most fucked up secret of Federation of Fables, or speak the forbidden name of the faceless goat god in the microphone, driving the opposing team mad. Oh. I'm gonna say that the possible one is the bottom one because it sounds the most bold. But it could also be bad. But I'm gonna do it. Yes! Oh, thank you. You've been saving this eldritch knowledge for a really special occasion. It seems important enough. You whispered the unholy accretion of syllables into Damien's microphone, your lips almost touching his. The voice chat erupts into screams as the minds of the opposing team, and most of Damien's team, becomes portals to the faceless goatman's baleful realm. But more importantly, they stop playing. Damien is able to win the match basically by himself. Good thing demons are immune to the dreadful name, otherwise this would have been a real bad plan. After a brutal last-second win, Damien turns to you, smiling. Hey, thanks for teaching me that name. I'm going to use it all the time now, for almost no reason. Glum. Looks like you've released a new and terrible evil into this world, but at least Damien's happy. You've gained plus 2 smarts and plus 1 boldness. Awesome. Let's go to lunch.
Sure.
Now he's only with 2 people. Last time around, every single time he was with a group of 3. It was kind of weird. I wasn't used to seeing that. As usual, Miranda sits before her immaculate array of carefully arranged silverware. Damien, predictably, is examining her biggest knife. So this is the one for killing people, right?
Disgraceful.
Good heavens, no. This is the butter dagger. It would be unseemly to use it on meat. So what then? Am I supposed to use this scrawny-looking knife to kill a dude? No. If you simply must kill someone mid-meal, it is customary to use the fish knife. This is merfolk court silverware after all. That tiny thing? I might as well wait for my victim to die of old age. That is usually how it's done in my kingdom, yes. That, or poison. This is ridiculous. Yo, you there. Which knife would you use to kill a guy? And don't say the fish knife. The fish knife or a spoon. What? You need... What? You need blades to kill people? I think that's Damien's. Holy shit. That's so much more metal. Why didn't I think of that? I guess when the only tool you have is a knife, every problem looks like a problem you should stab with a knife. Thank you for opening my eyes to the world of silverware-related murder. But which spoon? This is very important. Do you mean the teaspoon or the dessert spoon? Or perhaps the caviar spoon? No. None are appropriate. What about this spoon here? The one with the jagged edges on it. Oh, you mean the murder spoon? Of course not. That's for hard-boiled eggs. Damien nods thoughtfully, but pocketing the spoon when Miranda's not looking. Looks like this school's about to get a lot messier. But hey, Damien's happy.
Sure.
Sure. So now my lowest ones are money and creativity. And now that I can finally do more creativity. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain +2 creativity. You also lose -3 years of life as your end of the deal. But who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway. You see Damien pacing the stage, stabbing the air with his cardboard lance. Ah! Motherfucker, I don't do things if I don't look badass doing them. This play is not an exception. Ugh. I'm gonna live so motherfucking truthfully through these imaginary circumstances. The script is just so, I don't know, vague? Why is the Dark Knight so evil? Where does his anger come from? Why all the murder? And yes, when it comes to plays, I want there to be a reason for murder. I just don't need one in real life. You better give him a reason not to murder you, just in case. The knight was driven by evil by the death of his parents and or spouse. It's never been done. Be method. Go on a real-life killing spree. I'm gonna go with the bottom one, because I feel like that might be the one, but I don't know. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I think the other one was smart, but it's not like I really need an excuse to go on a killing spree. But this is as good as an excuse as any. Just gotta grab a razor, an iron, a cheese grater, and anything to gag the screams. Holy shit, that does not bode well. However, at the next rehearsal, Damien is embodying the or the darkest of nights. And that was the point after all. So, what a body count between cast members. Or so what's a body count between cast members? You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness. I hope I get enough to actually get a good thing with him, even if I haven't in the past.
Sure.
So, now I have a charm of 4, and everything else is higher. So, let's go ahead and raise that, because why not? And something that was actually pointed out is the 2 here in the foreground here of this picture are actually like references to Homestuck. You have Nepeta here and Tavros here. Just thought I'd point that out. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. And now, if it's a charm and money one, I'm good, because they're tied. You join Miranda and Damien's team for Game 2. It goes differently. Come on, shit dicks! Face the power of hell! Paint this battlefield red, Damien. Grind them into a thin red paste. She is a little scarier than Damien, I will say. You express your worry and confusion over the number of corpses in the gym. Isn't this supposed to be a friendly game? Friendly? What the fuck is friendly? I only have 2 words in my vocabulary. Kill and murder. Honor, glory, feudalism. These are the words we will fight for. These are the words we will die for. Okay. Whoa, you didn't sign up to die. You gotta stop this before it turns into an FPS or for something. First-person shooter, huh? Get off my nuts, narrator. You don't understand the ancient reasons for dodgeball slaughter. Many died before us, but we won't waver. Or, guys, it's just a dodgeball. Let's throw the ball and have fun. Please let the first one be good. Please let the first one be good. I really want this one to be good. Yes! Fine, be that way. Bring it on. You cock your shotgun. Why do you have a shotgun? And stand beside Damien. Double kill. Triple kill. Quad damage. The gym is ruined. Blood is everywhere. Half of your classmates are maimed. Are you happy? Here, have 3 money as loot or something. It's a dating game and you killed a bunch of people. How should I know what to give you? I love that. That was hilarious in my mind. Because it's like...
Sure.
Well, can we just take a minute to say, think about that? The narrator pretty much lost control of that last scene. That's what happened. Okay, and now that that's over, that little tangent is over, let's go see what Damien and Liam. When you reach Liam and Damien's table, you find it absent of food, but covered in paperwork. Do we really need all these special forms? Can't we just write death threats on regular paper? For the last time, Damien, substantive change within an administrative system requires mastery of the mechanism of bureaucracy. What if we wrote the death threats on really fancy paper? Liam turns to address you. As you can see, my mastery of realpolitik has caused me to to embrace an unlikely ally in my quest for reform. I have no idea what he's saying. I just want the cafeteria food to stop being so fucking boring. You see, our interests are aligned. I too desire a menu less pedestrian. Sure, either way, we're stuck on the last bit. We know we want the menu to change, but we don't know what to change it to. Yes, we have indeed encountered a culinary block. Perhaps you can suggest something appropriately artistic. A white plate with a single sprig of parsley in the center, the essence of minimalism. Or a bowl of knives, the essence of knives. Now that's interesting. Knives? Seems a bit didactic. Well, we'll see how didactic it is when I'm stabbing faces with a bowl full of knives. You don't know what didactic means, do you?
Rad!
Nope, but I do know how funny it'd be to watch a bunch of nerds try and finish a knife bowl. Damien's application to add knives to the menu is a success. He starts holding daily knife eating contests. There are no winners except Damien, who thinks it's hilarious, and you, who came up with this. Slow clap for that.
Sure.
Now, I can either add more to my charm or my money. Wait, no, not my money. To my charm only, since it's at 6. Let's do that. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. At one point, you're about to be eliminated by a player from the other team. But suddenly, you convince him not to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose -5 mercy. A stat that might be useful in Monster Prom's sequel, but isn't now. Blah, blah, blah. And you gain +2 charm. And now I have to work on smarts. You're minding your own business when Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's minding their own business. Fuck, I'm so angry! I'm so angry I want to pull my own skull out and eat it. How does that work? I'm so angry I want to set the school on fire and then punch the fire in its fucking face. I'm so angry I want to spend years accumulating political capital so I can become president and then use my nuclear codes to blow up the sun. How would that work? And you're standing in my way. Move before I punch you so hard you'll remember with melancholy the times when you could move without all of your bones hurting. Oh no, violence incoming. Think fast. Joke's on you, pal. I'm pragmatic. I avoid any kind of idealization of the past because it has no use, and therefore I refuse feeling any kind of melancholy. Or no time to think of anything clever. Start dancing for no reason. I think the bottom one's my best choice in this, but Yes! So it must have either been smart or charm for the other one. I think it was probably smarts. Good thing I didn't go with it. You have no idea what to do, so you just start doing a silly dance. Hello, my ragtime gal. It is really, really silly indeed. Before you realize it, all your classmates have joined you in your silly little dance. What the fuck? Move or I will kill you dead, noob. But Damien, you can't deny he is actually moving. Yeah, and quite the moves he has. Hoof. Clearly even Damien can't fight against logic. Maybe you should move, Damien. Don't be a loser. Yeah, as you just said. Here you move or you die. All your classmates start chanting, "Move or die! Move or die!" Ah! Damien, frustrated by the crazy, mindless, but joyful mob you've created, finally leaves. Still, from afar, you can see an eternal fire burning in the back of his eyes. But for now, you gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. I hope that's not against me, but I don't know.
Sure.
Now, to add more to my smarts. So now to finally go to class, and I don't know why I'm turning into Papyrus now. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity in this high school. You gain +2 smarts. I have too many things that are like at the same value. Despite everything else happening around you, you're just solving some Sudokus, however it's pronounced. But your mind is constantly going back to Damien. Stupid, sexy Damien and his idiotic short temper. Baka. You think he could even be your sweetheart, but he seems more focused on being angry 24/7. For God's sake. He's the kind of guy that could get angry at a banana. As a matter of fact, your daydreaming is interrupted by the feral screams of Damien, who seems to be insulting an actual banana. You stupid yellow fruit! What's your deal? Do you think you're richer in potassium than me? He's actually getting mad at a banana. Oh, if you couldn't hear me, it's because I was facepalming at that. Oh boy. No one is richer in potassium than Damien fucking LaVey. Gah! I'm not gonna read that because they already did it for me. Is he even for real? Stupid sexy Damien. No, you need to put a stop to this nonsense before it escalates somehow into arson. Which it probably will. I will burn this banana! Defend the banana's honor or eat the banana? Eat the banana might be bold. Defending the honor might be charm. That's my logic for going with eat the banana. Thank you. You get closer to Damien in a very cool and quiet way. Huh? Why don't you mind your own business, noob? But you don't mind your business. You eat the banana instead. What? Gah! Oh, look at that, Damien. He's losing his shit again. Oh no. Ooh, look at Damien. He's losing his shit again. Yeah, he was bullying that banana. But it seems he's all bark and no bite. Not like Whizman, huh? Indeed, Whizman seems to be all bite for sure. Kinda sexy. Well, thank you. It is alluring, being all bite. Not the bullying. Bullying is never alluring nor sexy. True that. Unless you're bullying a banana, I mean, who cares? It's just stupid. Damien is stupid. Hashtag winners don't bully bananas. They just eat them. Hashtag Damien is a stupid banana bully. Gah! Not again! This is it! This is the last time you dare fuck with me, you bastard! On prom night, we're going to share a very special dance. Spoiler alert, it will hurt. Ooh, that's a prom fight on prom night. Damien versus Whizman. Instant classic. Interesting. I might attend. Damn right. You all have tickets to watch how I reduce Whizman's bones into a sad, shapeless pulp. Yes! Free tickets, hashtag prom fight on prom night. Narrator, you got anything for me? And so you've led yourself to your own potential death. Nice. At least you gain +3 boldness for doing so of your own volition. Look at how much boldness I have. Okay. If there's any kind of bold situation, that's what I'll be going for. What are you doing? You mess with me and then you try to sit at my table? Go away and get ready to die, fuckhead. You just eat in the corner in silence. Will you die soon? Who knows? Meanwhile, nothing else happens. And if you think it is unfair, next time, don't try sitting at the table of a person who has expressed his desire to murder you. Totally not a smart move. I don't know if I'm doing good or bad. Sure. I guess I'll go to the gym for Charlie. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable to find reason to keep playing and gain a sense of self-worth. You gain +1 BF. Sadly, she's not a part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen, and +2 charm. I have 3 things at 10, and my boldness is at 20. So here we go. Scott and Vera shoulder each other out of the way to try and get to you first.
Hey, bro.
Hey. Hey, I heard Damien's talking about how he's gonna beat you up at prom. Yeah, mess him up. What? Hey, I don't believe in gratuitous violence. Unless I'm a werewolf, in which case, one time I ate a kindergartner. But you're a werewolf. You're right, Scott. I should look into this upcoming carnage and think of a way of monetizing it. I heard Polly saying Damien was giving away free tickets to watch him skinning Whizman alive. Such a lack of business perspective is discouraging. That's not nice. Why haven't I received free tickets? Scott. Maybe the not so nice part is the part about you being skinned alive? Anyway, Whizman, what are you doing about this? Might I interest you in some Oberlin life insurance? This might be a good time to get a policy. Yeah, Whizman, what are you going to do about this? Won't you give us free tickets to watch Damien skin you alive? Don't be rude, bro. That's a good question. What are you going to do about this? Seems like you're pretty screwed, but maybe, if you play your cards right, you can convince one of these two to teach you how to fight. Here's what I'm going to do. Vera, I'm going to give you $100, and you're going to teach me your secret Oberlin combat style. Or, I don't know, probably die, unless some big, strong, good at sports man decides to teach me how to fight. But where should I ever find such a man? I'm gonna go with Scott, because hopefully it's one of the ones that I have as a 10. Yes! Wait, I'm a big, strong, good at sports man. Me! Okay, here's what you do. When Damien comes at you, just turn into a dire wolf and bite his face off. It's not gratuitous violence if it's self-defense gratuitous violence. Or full moon-induced gratuitous violence. Oh, wait, you can't turn into a wolf, right. That's like a werewolf thing. Yeah. Oh! Have you heard of punching? Well, let me explain to you how it works. After that, you have a very cool training montage where you punch lots of things. You start by punching a punching bag, but later you punch several trees. Close to the end, you punch a whole tank, and you even punch your various fears and weaknesses in the face. Now you feel ready to face stupid sexy Damien in the prom fight on prom night. It will be bloody. You gain +2 boldness and 1 fun. The monster prom. I guess I'll choose Damien. Here we go.
Yo!
Sure.
What kind of craziness am I getting myself into? In your cockiest voice, you remind Damien of Damien, the two of you have a date on prom night. Yeah, fucker, it's a date! Prom night arrives and your brawl is even scheduled in the official prom-gram. Oh, prom-gram. Okay. A crowd is ready and waiting for your fight.
I will tear you apart!
And damn you, do you start fighting. All the advice proves useful and you put up a hell of a good fight. Punch after punch, you start to see the thrill in Damien's eyes. He seems almost ecstatic to have found a worthy adversary. Deep down inside, you know violence is never the answer. Yet all the sweat and blood and physical contact is driving you crazy. Then, in the middle of the intense tango of violence, you start making out. Apparently, a good beating was the ultimate turn-on for Damien. How is it that everything is ultimately about sex when it comes to young people? That's a good question, Mr. Narrator. People start leaving because apparently witnessing free violence is okay, but witnessing a very intense and physical demonstration of love is somehow wrong. Interesting. So you take your prom fight to the bathrooms. It turns out that somehow the sex is even more violent than the fight. Some of your ribs end up broken, but damn was it worth it. So I got a secret ending for you guys. I wasn't really meaning it for that to happen, but there's a secret ending for you guys. Let's finish off, shall we? Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happens, and it was wonderful. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. Zoe dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfiction ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power. It delved into a psychological nuance of the Mystery Gang, while also including crossovers from Akira Flubber and the unbearable lightness of being. It was said to mix Tolstoy's mastery of prose and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entering the Western literary canon. Calculester uploaded his mind to the net and finally became the internet. Now surfing the web is 200% nicer. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I know, and it's been pointed out that this is a different ending than the first season or first semester. Fun fact. But that was an interesting ending. Oh, and there's the knife thing that Damien was talking about, I think. I'm going to take this chance to say thank you guys for watching this episode of Monster Prom, this ending of Damien, which I would actually call a pretty good success, especially since that was a secret ending that I wasn't even trying to go for. I was just trying for a good ending with Damien. But, you know what? That's totally fine. I can totally do fine with getting that secret ending. And I look at all these like voice actors, and I recognize them all, well, a good portion of them anyway. But I would love, like, I do want to say out there too, if the people of Monster Prom are watching this, if you're looking for voice actors for the next game, please keep this humble young impression whiz in mind, because I honestly love the game. It's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun to do voices for. And I know you have voice actors for it, and I respect all of them. That's why I try not to stomp on their lines whenever they, like, shout something out. Steamy memories. But, I do want to put that out there. If any of the, makers of Monster Prom are looking for voice actors for Monster Prom 2, I would love to do that. And anyone who may know the creators, please show this to them. Because I hope they actually like it. Because I only have a lot of respect for them. Oops, that is not what I wanted. Little oopsie there. But now that this is the end of the video, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please put a like on the video, and if you want to see more of my content, subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything that I upload. And as always, I will see you Thursday.